Well, this week, a Bridgeport company accepted a national award out in Iowa for what it has done to help the long-term unemployed get back on their feet and back in the workforce. Now, the company is called The Workplace, and its award-winning program is called Platform to Employment. And here to talk about what that means and everything they're doing down in Bridgeport, I'm happy to welcome back to the show the president and CEO of The Workplace, Joe Carbone. Good to have you back, sir.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yes, glad to have you back here. I think for the first time in 5 years, when you were just starting the program, is when you came here. But
yes,
let's just start with more general things. Tell us about the Workplace itself and what its mission is.
The Workplace is a Connecticut-based private not-for-profit, and I guess our objective would be to help the workforce advance their skills to lead to better employment. And to work with the regional businesses to make sure that our programs are relevant and people have the greatest chance possible to be successful in their work and take those good habits back to family life and community life.
Yeah, so it's a lot of different programs with similar aims.
Yes.
But what makes Platform to Employment special? What makes it unique amongst the others?
Because I think it's the only program in the entire nation that deals very, very specifically with long-term unemployment. When you're out of work for a year or 2 years, your needs in order to get back into the workforce are very different than if you were out of work for 3 weeks or 4 weeks. It's the mind. It's all about what long-term unemployment does to you. It will clearly zap you of your self-confidence.
Sure.
It will create emotional challenges. Things like depression are very common. But also it's important because it offers a market-driven remedy to incentivize businesses to be partners. And that was the critical part of it, is that we come in and we subsidize your employment cost for a period of up to 8 weeks, and there's no risk for employers.
Okay.
And that's necessary in order to get them to find self-interest in going this deep into a labor pool to deal with people who have exhausted benefits, been out of work for a long time.
It's almost like you're paying for tryouts, sort of, to let people show what they can do again.
It's like an 8-week interview, and as soon as they can prove themselves, 80% of the candidates in Platform to Employment are hired when the process is over.
For full-time?
For full-time work.
Non-subsidized?
That's right.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yep.
Now, for the work that you guys have done with Platform to Employment, you've gotten a $10,000 grant.
We did.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
How far is that going to go? What are you going to do with that?
Well, people who are long-term unemployed often face things like foreclosure and other kinds of challenges dealing with their finances. And many times they have children with special needs, and the entire family has to do without things that are sometimes there for the purpose of being nothing more than a way of providing joy and happiness. We want to help these children. We don't want them to have to sacrifice because the parents are out of work. So we're going to devote the full $10,000 to make that happen.
That's wonderful, because it can be a big family problem.
Sure.
Now, if some people out there have gotten their interest piqued, maybe they're feeling a little down on themselves, what can they do to try to get in touch with you or any of the programs?
They can go online and look for platformtoemployment.com. Platformtoemployment.com. It takes you to the right place to either apply, or I'll give you an 800 number to call for more information. And really, I want to make a message to anybody who's out here, not just in Connecticut, but wherever they see this. If you're out of work, you're considered long-term unemployed, and you want to inquire about it, do it. That's the best way to get back to work and back on track.
And again, it's platformtoemployment.com, but we're going to make it as easy as we can for you, because we have a link to that on our website, fox61.com. We know you can remember that. Thank you so much, Mr. Carbone. Congratulations.
Pleasure.
You're doing great work down there. All right, well, still ahead on Good Day Connecticut on Fox 60.